Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. So if you are new to this channel, kindly subscribe for more videos like this. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to construct a triangle. And this question is coming from GCE 2023 or 2023 GCE grade 12. So let's start by answering the questions. So as for Roman numeral number 1 is saying construct a triangle KLM in which KL is equal to 10 centimeters, LM is equal to 7 centimeters, and KLM is equal to 120 degrees. So let's try to draw the lines. So the first one was saying we need to construct line KL, which is 10 centimeters. So this one is the lu. Okay, this one is the lu, and this one is having, the lu is having the centimeters and also the millimeters. So don't make a mistake by using the millimeters. And in the question they are saying we are supposed to use what? The centimeters. So the first one, I'm going to draw a line which is 10 centimeters. Okay, so 10, which is this point here, and 0, which is this point here. Now I'm going to join them with a smooth line. Okay, so after I draw the line, what follows next is to label this line here. Okay, so this line here, it is KL. So the letter which is at the first, it is what? It is K. So which means at this point here, I'm going to write what? K. Then at the end here, I'm going to write L. And this line here is having the length of 10 centimeters. So you're supposed to indicate. Okay. Then the next one was saying, or the next one is saying, we need to construct line LM. So line LM, it is coming from L, and it is somewhere here. Okay, so let me just show you something here. So we all know that a triangle looks like this. We have a right angle triangle and also the acute triangle. Okay, so let's say for example, if this one here is a right triangle and then this one here is the acute triangle. So a triangle can be a right angle D or an acute triangle. Okay, so now in this case here, we are not constructing a right angle D triangle, but we are constructing a what? An acute triangle. So now we are having 7 centimeters, which means I'm going to use a rule and also a compass and measure 7 centimeters starting from 0. So 7 centimeters, it is from 0 up to 7 like this. Okay? Yes. And we are constructing line LM. So which means I need to start from L at the end here. I need to start from where? From L, like this. Now, here they were saying the angle, which is KLM, the angle is formed at where? At L. Since it is KLM, it is formed where? At L. And it is what? 120 degrees. So which means if you strike at this point here, the angle is going to be what? Small. You're not going to have 120 degrees here. So what are you supposed to do? We are supposed to strike at this point here, okay? So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to strike on this point here like this. Okay. So this one here, it is our 7 centimeters. Now, the next one, it is KLM. KLM is equal to 120 degrees, which means the angle is formed at L. So when measuring an angle, you're supposed to use a protractor. So in this case here, let me show you how to measure the angle. So let's say, for example, this one here is the protractor. So what you're supposed to do here, this line here, this one here, it is making a what? A right angle D with this one here, which means when measuring 120 degrees, I'm going to start from this point here. Okay, so what I'm supposed to do, you need to make sure that the line of the protractor and the line of KL, let me say KL, are in the same. Okay, you need to make sure that the line in the protractor and also the line which is KL are in the same, and you need to put the 90 degrees here at the end of 10 centimeters. Okay, so which means on this part here we are measuring 120 degrees. Now when measuring an angle here, we don't take the angle outside here like you take 0 up to 120 like this one here. No, you take the angle outside here. So which means this one here, let me just put it nicely. This one here, it is our 0, and where is our 120? So our 120 here, our 120, it is on this point here, at this point. So you are supposed to put a dot to indicate where 120 is forming. So in this case here, the angle here, it is what? 120. So what I'm going to do here, I'm just going to take a rule and draw a line which is passing through at this point and meeting this arc here. Okay, so starting from L, I'm going to draw a line. So you need also to leave a space for the allowance of a pencil. Okay, like this. So which means this one here is going to be our T, our M. Now as you can see, this one here, it is not a complete what? Triangle. And remember, KM, they were saying KM, it is what? 7 centimeters. So on this part here, you're supposed to label it as 7 centimeters. And also, if you want, you can put an angle here. But even if you put an angle, the work of an examiner is just going to, the examiner is just going to measure the angle here. If they find that the angle is exceeding 120 degrees, which means the answer is going to be what? Wrong, even if you indicate it. So, this angle here, it is 120 degrees. Now, like the way I was saying, this one is not a complete triangle. So let me just complete it by joining M and K. Okay? So I'm going to join M and K so that it becomes a complete triangle. So as you can see, this one here now is a complete what? Triangle. So let me try to read the next one, which is Roman numeral number 2. So Roman numeral number 2 is saying, measure and write the length km. Measure and write the length km. So mind you, this one here, the O structure, it is Roman numeral number 1. So as for Roman numeral number 2, we are supposed to measure and write the answer for the length of km. So in this case here, I need to use the centimeters. So I'm going to start from M and end at what? K. So this one is 0. I'm starting from M or I'm starting from K, whichever way you choose, okay? Yes. So I'm starting from M and ending at what? At K. So this one is 14, 14.1, 14.2, 14.3, 14.4, 14.5, 6, 7, and 8. So as for me, this one is showing that I'm having 14.7, okay? So it is 14.7 14.7 centimeters. 14.7 centimeters, which is km. So I'm going to say, let me just try to write it as like this. So sorry for that. So it is km. Km is equal to 14.7 centimeters. Okay. So of course you are not supposed to rub. Okay. So you're not supposed to rub like the way I'm doing in an exam, because they are going to deduct the marks. So that's all for Roman numeral number 2. So let's go to B. So as for B, saying within triangle KLM, draw the locus of points which are Roman numeral number 1, 5.5 centimeters from M. 5.5 centimeters from M. So I'm going to use a protractor with a pencil and also a rule and measure 5.5. So in this case here, my 0 is at this point here and 5 is here. Now it is 5.5. So 5.5 is at this point here. So this one is my 5.5. Now they are saying from M, and M is this one here. And remember, in the question they were saying within triangle KLM, draw the locus of points which are 5.5 centimeters from M, within. Okay? So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to do like this. I'm going to start from where? From M and draw 5.5. Okay, so I need to start from where? From M and draw 5.5 within the triangle. So 5.5 within the triangle, it is this one here. So as for this one here, you're not supposed to indicate, okay? So as for this one here, you're not supposed to do a T to indicate. So this one here, it is 5.5 centimeters from M, okay? Then the next one is Roman numeral number 2, 1 centimeter from KM, 1 centimeter from, let me say LM, not KM, 1 centimeter from LM. Okay. So when they give you a question like this, where they combine two letters, the first thing here, I'm going to measure 1 centimeter. So I'm going to use a rule and also a protractor and measure 1 centimeter. Okay. So I'm going to measure 1 centimeter at this point here. So this one here is my 1 centimeter. So this one here is my 1 centimeter. Okay. So they are saying it is 1 centimeter from LM. And my LM, it is this one here. LM, it is this one here. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to place the compass here and strike at this point. Okay, and also I'm going to place my compass here and strike at this point. Then the last one, I'm going to put it here and strike at this point here. So what I'm going to do here, I'm just going to use a rule and also a pencil to draw a line which is just touching this cave, okay, or these caves on top like this, okay. And remember, they were saying within the triangle, so you need to draw a line within the triangle. So I'm going to start from this point here and draw a line like this. So as for this one here, it is 1 centimeter from LM. This one here, it is 1 centimeter from LM. Then as for Roman numeral number 3, Roman numeral number 3 is saying equidistant from M and L, equidistant from M and L. So which means on this part here, what you're supposed to use, you're supposed to use a what? A compass. And open the halfway of LM. You need to open the halfway of LM. So in this case here, let's say for example, at this point here, this one here, it may seem like a midpoint of, at this point here, it is more like a midpoint of LM. So now you need to open the halfway of L here, okay? So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to open the halfway of L and strike at this point. So I'm going to strike at this point, and also at this point here, I'm going to strike like this. And also, with the same length, I'm going to take my compass and stand at point M and strike at this point, and also I'm going to strike at this point here. Okay. So now what I'm going to do here, I'm going to use a rule or a ruler and also a pencil to draw a line within the triangle. So what I'm going to do here, you need to make sure that you leave the allowance for a pencil. So this one and this one, they are outside the triangle. So which means what I'm going to do here, I'm going to draw the dotted line outside the triangle, like this, the dotted lines. And within the triangle, I'm going to draw a solid line like this, okay? Yes. So this one here, it is my equidistant from M and L. Okay. So let's try to answer the last one, which is C. So as for C, it is saying a point P. So we are labeling a point P. So a point P within triangle KLM is such that it is less than or equal to 5 centimeters from M. So let me try to show you. They are saying it is less than. So 5.5 centimeters from M, it is this one here, okay? This one here, it is the 5.5 centimeters from M. Now they are saying it is equal to, so it can be in this line or less than this 5.5, okay? Greater than or equal to 1 centimeter from LM. Greater than or equal to 1 centimeter from M. Greater than, when they say greater than, which means above, okay? Or equal to 1 centimeter from LM. So now, our 1 centimeter from LM, let me show you. Our 1 centimeter from LM, it is this one here. This line here, it is 1 centimeter from LM. Now they are saying greater than or equal to. It can be in the same line as 1 centimeter or above 1 centimeter, which is greater than, okay? So which means on this part here, we are just remaining with which one? This region here, only this region here. Let's continue. And nearer to L, and nearer to L than M, and nearer to L than M. So let me show you. So the line which was equidistant from L and M, it is this one, okay? So this line here, it is cutting this line LM into equal parts, which means from this part here, from this point here, going this side, so this side here, it is side what? M. And starting from this point here, coming this side here, it is the side L. Okay. Now the question is saying nearer to L, which means it is near L. So this part here, it is part what? L. Remember, we have extruded this part here and also this part here, the whole part here. We are just remaining with this one here, okay? Since they are saying it is nearer to L, this line here, it is cutting this line L into two equal parts, which means this side here, starting from this point here up to M, it is side M, or it is the area for M. And starting from this point up to this point here, this area here, it is the area for L. Now they are saying nearer to L than M, which means the part which they are talking about, it is this one here. Now the question is saying indicate clearly by shading the region in which P must lie. Let me repeat. A point P within triangle KLM is such that it is less than or equal to 5.5 centimeters from M. Now, let me show you. This one here, it is M. And our 5.5 from M, it is this line here. Now, the question is saying it is less than, when they say less than, which is below. So, it is less than, which is this part here, the O part here. We can consider the O part. Starting from this line here, we are going to consider the O part here. The O part here, okay? Yes. So, we are considering the O part here and excluding this part here. Let me just show you. And excluding this part here, okay? Yes. We are remaining with this one here. And it continues. Greater than or equal to 1 centimeter from LM. Greater than, which means above. Greater than or equal to 1 centimeter from M. Now, the line, which is 1 centimeter from LM, it is this one here, okay? So let me just remove this one. It is this one here. This line here, it is 1 centimeter from LM. Now they are saying above or equal to this line here, which means the only part that we are remaining with, if I hide this part here, we are remaining with only these two, okay? Yes. Then the last one is saying and nearer to L than M, nearer to L than M. So the line which is cutting line LM into two equal parts, it is this one here, okay? This line here, it is cutting line LM into what? Equal parts. Now they are saying nearer to L than M. So as you can see, since this line here, it is cutting line LM into two equal parts, which means the area or the side, which is this part here, it is the side for M, and this part here, it is side for what? For L. And they are saying nearer to L than M, which means the only part which is remaining, it is this part here, or this area here. Now the question is saying indicate clearly by shading the region in which P must lie. So which means you're supposed to indicate P and shade the region. You need to make sure that you shade the region within, okay? Or within the area. So that's all. So this one is the area that they are looking for. So that was the last one. Thanks for watching.